This is the Turtle Travel Neck Pillow. I hate it. I have tried to like it. I've took it on several flights, tried it every time, and every time I'm disappointed. I feel like I'm doing it wrong. I feel like I'm using it wrong, but I'm not. I'm using it correctly, and it just is poorly designed, poorly built. It's overpriced. So don't buy one. Save your money. Buy any other pillow. You'll be happier with that pillow, whatever it is, than you would be with this pillow. For whatever reason, this seems they did really good marketing probably. It's very popular. It has like 32,000 reviews on Amazon. And all of the reviews that I've looked at on YouTube, none of them talk poorly about it for whatever reason. And then it's like websites and stuff, it's always in like the top fives of neck pillows. And it really bugs me because it's a really poorly made, ineffective pillow. It has one job, and that's to support your head while you're trying to sleep sitting down. That's the one job. And it doesn't do that at all. So to just demonstrate what's inside, it's just this piece of plastic. It looks like this. This is the little piece of plastic that keeps your head up that you're supposed to rest on. And you'll notice, right, so like there, let's say it's like perfectly placed. You'll notice nothing's happening. You're like, oh, well, it's not in there. The whole idea, right? The plastic itself, your head weighs so much more than you think it does. This little bit of plastic is not, I mean, I'm not pressing on this very hard at all. This is all that's supporting your head, just this little flimsy piece of plastic. So what you're supposed to do is you undo the Velcro, and here's the thing. You got to imagine yourself. I used it for airplane. I would imagine it's a lot easier on a bus or whatever, but I'm assuming most people are going to use it for an airplane. You've got this thing, right? You unstrap it, and you're in this little seat, right? I mean, we all been in an airplane. You've got about this much space right now. My elbow's against my body. What you have to do is you have to place it on your neck, and then without bumping these guys, depending on where you are, you need to wrap this sucker. Just like this is what you have to do. I just got off a plane two weeks ago, and I'm testing it, right? I'm like, okay, we're going to try it again. And I'm doing this. I've got the guy next to me. It's super awkward because it's like a 1 hour flight. I just wanted to test it. And I'm trying to do this thing. The tighter the better, because then it's pressing here and it kind of, so then I'm like, okay, sweet. It's already hot. That's one. It's so hot to cover up your neck, the back of your head, the whole. It's like this. It's just I'm already sweating. So hot. So resting on my shoulder, right? And in all the pictures and stuff, or like the other YouTube reviews, I'm seeing people and they're like this, like, oh man, it's so comfy. Like, oh look how don't I look comfortable? This is not how it works. If you're trying to sleep, your head, you're resting. You're coming. This is what it looks like. And then there's nothing. Do you see how my head is not being supported at all? Might as well not have it. It's just choking me, and it's hot. So then you might think, well, let's spin around. Maybe that. And then that's not working. An airplane seat is 90 degrees anyways, so you don't have any lean back. Because if you had some lean back, then it could maybe work. But you're sitting straight up, and you're trying. You can't move. And then you fall forward. The whole thing is bad, and it just doesn't support your head. Do you see how uncomfortable this is? Not to mention, or actually to mention, the shape of it, because it's that plastic thing, it is so awkward and bulky to carry in your luggage. It's not memory foam that you can just cram together in your clothes or your whatever and just smush it in there and then it recovers. It's this plastic, weird shape, and it doesn't fit into your bag. It's awkward. You have to like slide things around it. That alone by itself, just the awkwardness of carrying this pillow and around is a reason enough not to buy it, let alone how terrible it is at doing its one job, which is to support your head. So that is why you should not buy this pillow. Now, there's a group of people that could potentially benefit from this, and I think that it's kids specifically. I think that if you have a small neck and a light head, children, I think that this could work for them. just because there's not as much weight coming down on it. Their neck's not as long, so I think that this pillow potentially maybe could work for kids, but that's it. For everybody else, no way. It is, hopefully I demonstrated. I mean, I wasn't trying to exaggerate, that is literally, especially in the plane, trying to wrap it with the person next to you. I had the guy right here next to me. I had the window on this side, so I was able to at least do this kind of thing. But I had a guy right next to me, and so I'm trying to do this thing in the plane next to me, and it just sucks. This is terrible. Do not buy this. You will not regret not buying this. So in conclusion, I haven't even told you how much this costs. This is $60. $60 for this little flimsy piece of plastic, for this really cheap, bad material, a little bit of Velcro. It's $60. Even if it worked, that would be overpriced, and it does not work. So don't waste your money. Find a different pillow. I'm on the hunt right now. I've got a big trip planned, and I need a travel pillow. I need a pillow that I can sleep on an airplane with. I've got my eye on they're like the Caribou line, if any of you have heard of it. And I'm going to try those out. There's a memory foam one and a inflatable one that I want to try. They look like they work. My biggest thing is just my mouth is always open and my head's never actually supported. So I'll give those a shot. If you have any recommendations, I would definitely be interested in checking them out. So let me know. And I am trying to get my goals 1,000 subscribers. YouTube, in order to get monetized, YouTube requires 1,000 subscribers. So if you'd be kind enough to subscribe, I would be super stoked and super grateful. And thanks for watching. I'll see you later.